This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Steve Irvin with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. We're tracking several big COVID updates, from new booster approvals to falling COVID rates, along with Arizona's big three universities now mandating vaccines for employees, some of them saying they had no choice. ASU, NAU, and U of A all saying this is to comply with federal requirements. The bottom line, if they don't require vaccines for staff, they risk losing federal money. For all of them, that amounts to millions in student aid, research, and more. To clarify, the requirement is not for students, just university staff. ASU giving them until December 8th to get the shot. Today, all three vaccines now have booster shots recommended by the FDA, a key step for people who receive the Moderna and Johnson & Johnson shot. They can now get a booster. FDA advisors voting unanimously to recommend booster doses of J&J's COVID vaccine at least 2 months after people get their first dose. This comes just one day after authorizing Moderna's booster shot.
The question is, are people who got the first J&J vaccine better off getting a second dose? And I think the data that are presented says, yes, they are better off and there's no increased risk of vaccine side effects.
The FDA will now consider the committee's recommendation, and then the CDC vaccine advisors will be asked to consider it. Meanwhile, new CDC data is showing unvaccinated adults face an 11 times greater risk of dying from COVID than fully vaccinated adults, with experts saying the data has been consistent. Vaccines save lives. So who will be able to get the booster shots? For now, just for people 65 years and older, or if you're over the age of 18 and have an underlying medical condition. Right now, police looking for a motive after a woman is stabbed. The Cliff Castle chopper over the scene near 23rd Avenue in Deer Valley in Phoenix. Investigators say the stabbing involves a man and woman in a relationship. We're told the woman was stabbed, taken to the hospital, and her injuries are non-life-threatening. The man is expected to be booked for aggravated assault. It was not accidental, those words tonight from Tempe fire officials following a house fire that left 2 women dead earlier this week near Southern and Priest. Fire officials say an unknown liquid came into contact with something that ignited it. That's why neighbors heard at least one explosion. The unknown substance taken to the lab for further testing. Officials believe this is an isolated incident and they are not looking for a suspect. A celebration of life now planned for fallen MCSO Deputy Juan Ruiz. It will take place this coming Tuesday at St. Thomas Aquinas Church in Avondale. Meanwhile, MCSO hosting a barbecue, another fundraiser for Deputy Ruiz's family.
Obviously, this is a tragic event, but to see the community come out and show their support, as well as the business owners and the public safety community all gather here, it certainly helps in the process, understanding the tragedy we had to face.
We're told all donations will be given directly to the Ruiz family. A special surprise for one Valley nursing student.
Congratulations to Angela Sotelo.
Angela Sotelo just receiving $40,000 as part of the Give Back Scholarship Program. It's a partnership between the Arizona Lottery and NAU. Sotelo is a second-year PA student and the first member of her family to get a college degree. And this is her message to others.
Persevere through that and be your biggest supporter and tell yourself that even though you don't feel like you can do it, you can achieve it, and just keep pushing forward because it's going to happen and you're going to get to where you want to be.
Sotelo is from Maryvale and says she eventually wants to work in underserved communities and to help make a difference.
Tracking your forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens, and we've got some more wind to deal with as we head into the weekend. Here's your Valley Planner hour by hour tomorrow, and you can see those breezes with us through the morning and early afternoon. Winds out of the east at 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusts to 25. Temperatures will start out in the 60s by about 8 a.m., 67 degrees, 77 at 10, and 85 at noon. Then we'll briefly touch 90 or 91 around 3 or 4 p.m. here across the valley. For Phoenix, it'll be 91 degrees tomorrow. Casa Grande at 90, and temperatures in the 70s in Prescott, Sedona, and Payson. Highs in the 50s and 60s up along the rim. High pressure is building in, and that's why we're getting a little warmer heading into the weekend. But we do have another area of low pressure passing to our north early next week, so temperatures will drop again. Here's the next 7 days. 91 tomorrow, 89 Sunday, mid-80s for the first half of next week before we're back up to 90 by Friday.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.